My name is Mark Taylor-Canfield. I'm a journalist and also a musician in town, and I just have one thing to say. You gotta save the Showbox. It's been very good to me. You gotta save the Showbox. It's been very good to me. Oh, don't you let them tear it down and leave us here in misery. Well, I've been going to the Showbox since the day I was born. I've been going to the Showbox since the day I was born. Oh, won't you leave her there? Won't you leave that poor lady alone?
All right, Dan Kavanaugh, then Raven Austin, then Evan Cliffthorne.
City Council extended the Pike Place Market Historical District to include the Showbox and protect it from demolition. And hello again, I'm Steve Rabel.
I'm Sydney Kim. KIRO 7's Deborah Horn is live in downtown Seattle. And Deborah, this is seen as a move that will save the Showbox altogether.
In fact, Simney, that is a promise that's being made by Seattle City Council member Lorena Gonzalez. In fact, she told those assembled in the Seattle City Hall today, the Showbox isn't going anywhere.
You gotta save the Showbox. It's been very good to me.
These supporters of the Showbox, the decades-old music venue in the shadow of the Pike Place Market, made their case to the Seattle City Council through music.
It's very good to me.
And through impassioned pleas.
I consider all these people my friends and family, as far as I'm concerned. They want the same thing I want, and that's just for this building to stand.
We don't need 442 luxury apartments and adding millions to Onni's corporate profits, which will not benefit me or the community.
The movement to save the Showbox has gained momentum as word filtered out that it might come down, replaced by a 44-story luxury high-rise. It seemed to bring into sharp relief the fears of many longtime residents that the city they know and love is slipping away.
Yes, it's about saving our city.
It turns out all of the city council members agreed. They ignored a last-minute attempt by the developers to delay the vote and instead voted unanimously to temporarily extend the Pike Place Market Historical District to include the Showbox, to the delight of the venue's fervent supporters. Now, as we have said, this is temporary. This is expected to expire. In fact, it's set to expire in June of next year. But the City Council is promising to find whatever tools it says it needs to save the Showbox and to make this historical designation permanent. Reporting live in Seattle, Deborah Horn, KIRO 7 News.
An all-out effort to save a piece of Seattle has worked. Within just the last hour, City Council voted to stop redevelopment plans for the Showbox, at least for now. And today's council meeting was dominated by those determined to save that iconic music venue. Come with Suzanne Fon is live at Seattle City Hall with the very latest. Suzanne.
Well, City Hall voted 8-0 to move ahead with this ordinance, an ordinance that would essentially put the demolition of the Showbox on hold for 10 months. Now, the Showbox has launched so many music careers and made so many memories, and that's why so many people turned out here today to show their unwavering support for this much-loved music venue. They turned out in force today.
Seattle right now is in the fight of its life. Profit is in one corner, the soul of Seattle in the other.
And we don't need 442 luxury apartments.
Big music lovers, Showbox supporters, and a big-name musician.
I'm the guy who sings, I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket.
They're pushing to save the legendary concert hall from the wrecking ball.
We're tired of just culture being ripped out of our city. We don't want music being ripped out of our city.
That's Jay Middleton, who organized an online petition to save the Showbox. It now has nearly 93,000 signatures. For nearly 80 years, the Showbox at the market hosted so many different musical legends, from Prince to Nirvana to Duke Ellington.
This is more than just a piece of real estate. This is more than just a building. This is a legacy that we don't want destroyed.
A developer from British Columbia, the Onni Group, wants to demolish the iconic venue and replace it with a 44-story high-end apartment tower.
This is about tearing down a building that has housed a bit of culture that Seattle otherwise wouldn't have had, to replace it with apartment units that are unaffordable.
Councilwoman Shama Sawant last week introduced an ordinance that would extend the current boundary of the Pike Place Market Historic District on a temporary basis to include the Showbox. Other efforts are underway to get the Showbox designated as a landmark. Many say the ordinance is a step in the right direction because it would give supporters more time to come up with a solid plan to save the Showbox.
And save the Showbox.
And we've seen so many big-name artists stand up to help fight save the Showbox. So you had Macklemore, Death Cab for Cutie, Pearl Jam, and today the good news here offers a lot of people hope that they can save a piece of Seattle's history. Live in downtown Seattle.